Most criminal defense attorneys I talk to have the exact same problem. They either have no idea where their cases are actually coming from, or they're spending money on marketing that just isn't delivering. Today, we're going to fix that. I'm going to walk you through the 4 lead generation channels that actually work for criminal defense firms: Google search ads, local services ads, Yelp, and SEO. I'll show you how to split up your budget across all 4 using a simple percentage breakdown that works whether you're spending $5,000 a month or $2,000 a month. And I'll tell you exactly what to track so you're never left guessing. All right, let's get into it. Before we break these down one by one, here's the thing you need to understand. These 4 channels are not separate strategies. They work together as one system. Google search ads put you in front of people who are searching for an attorney right now. Local services ads put you at the very top of Google with a Google screened badge, and you only pay per lead. Yelp reaches the people who want to read reviews before they pick up the phone. And SEO is the long game, free organic traffic that builds over time. When you run all 4 together, you've got a system that's way more stable than relying on one channel at a time. Let's start with Google search ads. This is where you're going to see the fastest results. If you need cases coming in now, this is where to start. Here's how it works. You bid on specific searches, things like criminal defense attorney near me, and your ad shows up right at the top of Google. The key here is to be specific. Don't just run one generic ad. Build out campaigns for DUI, drug charges, assault, federal cases, and make sure the ad matches the landing page. If someone searches for DUI defense, they should land on a DUI page, not your home page. Use call tracking so you know which ads are driving real calls, and stay on top of your negative keywords so you're not wasting money on searches that don't convert. I recommend putting 50% of your total marketing budget into Google search ads. It's your biggest line item because it's your fastest path to signed cases. Next up, local service ads. These ads show up above regular Google ads. That's the very top of the page. You get a Google screened badge, which builds instant trust. And the best part is you're paying per lead, not per click. Big difference. To get started, you'll need to verify your license, your insurance, and pass a background check. That process usually takes a few weeks. Expect to pay somewhere between $50 and $250 depending on your market per lead. And here's the most important rule with LSAs. Respond fast. If you're slow to respond, Google is going to push you down in the rankings. Speed matters. I recommend putting 15% of your budget towards LSAs. Set it up and let it run. All right, now let's talk about Yelp. A lot of firms overlook this one, and that's a mistake. Think about it. When someone gets arrested, what's one of the first things they do? They pull out their phone and start reading reviews. And a lot of those people go straight to Yelp. That's a high intent lead. They're not browsing. They need an attorney now, and they want to feel confident in who they're calling. Here's what makes Yelp work. First, your reviews matter more than anything. Before you spend a single dollar on Yelp ads, make sure you have solid reviews from satisfied clients. Second, Yelp leads tend to be warmer. These people have already read about you before they pick up the phone. And third, you can block competitors from showing ads on your listing. That's a nice edge. Make sure you track Yelp separately. Make sure those leads are different from your other leads. Set up a dedicated call tracking number on your profile so you know exactly what Yelp brings in. I recommend putting 10% of your budget towards Yelp. Build your presence and track the results. Yelp fills a gap that Google doesn't cover. The person who does their research before they call anyone. And finally, SEO. SEO has the highest ROI over time. Once you're ranking, that traffic is free. There are 3 pieces to it. 1, your website needs to be technically sound, fast, mobile-friendly, properly structured. And 2, you need content. Practice area pages, city-specific pages, blog posts that answer real questions your potential clients are searching for. And 3, backlinks. These are credibility signals from other websites pointing back to yours. I'll be honest with you, SEO takes time. You're looking at 6 to 12 months before you see real traction. but the firms that start now are the ones that dominate their market a year from now. I recommend putting 25% of your budget towards SEO. That's your long-term foundation. Now, let me show you what this actually looks like with real numbers. Let's say you've got $5,000 a month to work with. Here's how that breaks down. 50% goes to Google search ads. That's $2,500 a month. Fastest path to cases. 15% goes to local services ads. That's $750 a month. Set it and let it run. 10% goes to Yelp. That's $500 a month. Build your presence and track results. And 25% goes to SEO. That's $1,250 a month. That's your long-term play. Now, maybe you're watching this and thinking, I don't have $5,000 a month. That's fine. These same percentages work at smaller budgets too. Let's just say you've got $2,000 a month. Here's what that looks like. 50% to Google search ads is $1,000 a month. You'll run fewer campaigns, but you can still target your highest value practice areas like DUI or federal cases. 15% goes to LSAs. That's $300. That might only get you 1 or 2 leads a month, but those are qualified leads at the top of Google. 10% goes to Yelp, $200. At that level, focus on getting your profile dialed in and collecting reviews. Even a small Yelp presence keeps you visible to review-driven buyers. And 25% to SEO is $500. That's tight, but it's enough to start building your content foundation and get the ball rolling. The point is, the percentages stay the same. 50, 15, 10, 25. What changes is how aggressively you can run each channel. And here's the play over time. As your SEO starts to kick in and organic traffic grows, you can start shifting some of that paid budget towards scaling what's already working. Less dependence on paid channels. That's the goal. None of this matters if you're not tracking the right numbers. So let me tell you exactly what to watch. Number 1 is cost per lead, and track it by channel. Google Ads, LSAs, Yelp, all separate. Number 2, your lead to consultation rate. How many of those leads are actually booking in a consult? Number 3, consultation to signed client rate. How many consults are turning into paid clients? And number 4, cost per signed client. This is the number that actually matters. Here's a quick example. If your average case is worth $5,000 and it costs you $500 to sign that client, that's a 10-to-1 return. That's a great number. To track all of this, you're going to want Google Analytics, Google Search Console, call tracking with a unique number for each channel, and CRM tagging so you can follow the lead all the way through. No tracking means you're flying blind. Don't do that. Look, lead generation is not complicated, but you do have to be intentional about it. Pick your channels, allocate your budget, and track everything from day one. And don't sleep on Yelp. It works. Remember, 50% Google Ads, 15% LSAs, 10% Yelp, 25% SEO. Whether you're at $2,000 or $5,000 a month, that split gives you the best shot at building a system that actually works. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what I'd do if I had 90 days to grow a criminal defense firm from scratch. You don't want to miss that one. Hit subscribe so it shows up in your feed. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. I read every single one, and I'll see you in the next one.